Hi planner friends, it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be setting up my budget planner for 2024. This is the 12-month budget planner that I got from the Happy Planner. I don't know what the name of it is. I feel like it was like Bright Budget or something. Also, it came with some broken discs, and I really thought about sending Happy Planner like a message or whatever and being like, hey, these are broken. But also, I don't really care that much because I'm not going to use them anyway. So yeah, this is the planner. I love the colors of this just so much. And I haven't been using these currently pages, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe I want to in 2024. I'm not really sure. But it's just, your basic layout that I've been using forever. Well, not forever, but, feels like forever at this point. But these are the dividers. They're super cute. Girls just want to have fun. Truth. Focus on your goal. Don't look in any direction but ahead. I like that one. Oh, and then this one. I didn't say this one, but keep your eyes on the prize. I like that one too. It always seems impossible until it's done. Oh, I like that one. Fortune favors the bold. Yeah, okay. Let's see, June, stay humble, work hard, be kind. July, a penny saved is a penny earned. Yeah. August, know your worth, then add tax. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry, I love that quote. A little progress each day adds up to big results. Let's see, October. A budget is about giving every dollar a purpose. Yeah, I'm not so great at that, but we're working on it. We're getting there. This one doesn't have a quote on it, just some money, some calculators. And December, spend less, live more. That's the goal. All right, this is this planner, which, like I said, I am excited to get set up. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just going to hopefully get these off without causing a disaster, because this disc is a disaster. I mean, the other one was like all the way broken. Like I pulled it out of the package and it just like came out of the planner, more or less, which is why there was only like half a disc in there. But this one is like, it's cracked and there's like a piece missing right here. That's fine. So I'm a little bit like concerned that when I start taking things off of that disc, it's gonna break and more, and it's gonna like pop up and hit me in the face or something. I don't know. That's really dramatic, but that's kind of how it feels. Okay, so I have obviously the planner. I have some extra pages. All of these are from Plan with Elise that I'm going to put into my planner. I'm also going to put, since it is December right now when I'm doing this, I'm gonna throw December from this year's planner in here, just for myself. And then I have a page that I want to create as well. I honestly might just do it on this. Maybe. Oh, and I have some rose gold metal discs here. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm not gonna talk through this whole thing, I promise, but while I'm just real quick, so I get paid, like we get paid different amounts every paycheck, like we get paid for different hours because we get paid on the first and we get paid on the last day of the month and the 15th or whatever day is closest to that is not a Saturday or Sunday. So, with that being said, I want to keep track of, I want to make a page to keep track of how many, what the pay is that I get every paycheck, and then based on how many hours. So I think it'll make more sense when I actually do it. But I'm going to write down, like, this is how many hours this paycheck is, and then write down, like, how much I made from the paycheck, and then have a column to be like, was there any overtime on this? Because I feel like a lot of, like, I started kind of doing this last year, but then because of the way last year went and like all of the traveling and whatnot, there was a lot of overtime that I had, which like skewed a lot of my numbers. And then we also did, we just had like a bunch of different like stupid money things happen with our company like getting bought out and then being like integrated into our new company, and it's just been a pain. It's been really hard to like figure out how much I'm actually like getting every paycheck to like figure out my life. And I would really like to, oh, I pulled extra pages, whatever. I would really like to be able to kind of like write it down and figure it out. So I'm gonna create a page for that as well to throw in here. Just like a, hey, this is what we've got kind of page. So yeah, I'm gonna finish moving all of these over, and then I will be back. All right, there we have it all set up on some discs, and this planner will probably end up being kind of thick because of all the extra pages that I'm gonna put into it, but I'm okay with that personally. So yeah. All right, let's put my name in here. And I didn't like buy any name stickers or anything this year or make any, and I'm totally okay with that because I have all of the alphabet stickers ever, I feel like. I kind of like these ones. Do I want the paper ones or the clear ones? I think I kind of like the paper ones better. So let's use these. Okay, that was rude. Sometimes with these letter sets, I have to like make sure that there's enough Y's, because sometimes I feel like the letter sets don't have enough Y's, which is weird because like I know you don't use Y like a ton, but you use it enough, I feel like, that there should be, you know, like a few of them. I don't know. It also, if it's like a set of letters that I've used before, that also makes it harder, because if I've used a Y before, then I could honestly like not have enough to do my name. Which I guess that's what happens when you have a name with like uncommon letters in it. I don't know. Okay, this trick with the ruler is like nice because you can get it all like lined up, but then I also feel like I like needed to put it on this line so that I could kind of get them lined up that way as well, but I still feel like they're kind of crooked, but you know what, it's fine. We're just gonna go with it. And then once I get them where I think they're lined up enough, we'll just press that part down and roll them off of the ruler. Oh, that was pretty good. That was not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Oh boy. So I have a few, this just like doesn't even feel like a real number. That's gross. Yikes. Okay. I have a few pages that I want to put, I think I want to put them right here. So I have some trackers here. So I'm just going to put these in here and then, yeah. So I know that this says 2023 expenses, but I didn't see a reason to buy another one of these from Elise or anything when I could just white it out And then I have numbers right here, 2024. Perfect. I'll just use these and we'll throw them down and we'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm really trying to use what I have. That's what I'm going for, using what I have. Hence, like that's like half of the reason, if not the entire reason, why I'm using a big happy planner for creative journaling when I originally just wanted to use a classic, is because I had a big that I wasn't using and that hadn't I was like, well, might as well. I should have done the ruler trick again because these are crooked and kind of wonky, but oh well. All right. So this page here, what this is going to be used for is as like a yearly overview of like, these are the things that I'm going to be spending money on, kind of thing. So let me get, do I want just like a normal pen or do I want a more fun pen? I don't know. I think I just want a normal pen. So I'm going to use my Pentel Energel Clina in a 0.3. It's like my favorite. It's so thin. I love it. And I'm going to write in all of the things that I know could potentially spend money on, or that I will for sure. So in March is my own birthday, which you would think like, oh, it's your birthday, why would you spend money? Well, because I want to buy myself things, you know, and I'm gonna be 30, so like, gotta buy myself fun things, right? I don't know. I just know myself and I know that it's very possible. All right, this one, or what else would be car insurance, which, oh no, I spelled that wrong. I can never remember how much this is, so I'll have to like wait, but I know that I want to save a large portion of money, honestly, for that, but it's fine. And I also don't remember the exact date. I think it's the end of the month, but not 100% certain. So we'll just leave it like that for now. And then one that I do know the actual date, oh, I guess I could put my birthday. I do know the date of my birthday. Then we have Cricut, like the Cricut Design Space. And the price. And that's a yearly price. If that was anything other than a yearly price, I would never pay that. Just putting it out there. Also, I realized that I like cut this really strange because this is really tiny, but it's fine. Oh, goodness. All right. On April 12th, my Sam's Club membership renews for $45, which I think last year, 2 years ago, something like that, my mom like got mad at me. She's like, why do you have your own? Like, you should just be using ours. And I was like, why? It's like $45 for the entire year. That's great. And I don't like use it that often. I really use it to like get gas. And that's about it. That is the biggest reason that I use it. Every once in a while, I'll go and like actually buy things, but usually just using it to buy gas. All right, May 11th, Amazon Prime is way too much money for the year, honestly, but whatever. It is what it is. And then also in May, my car registration. And this kind of like changes depending on, like, I think it's about $300, but again, not 100% sure. So we're just gonna leave it like that. And then August, the 14th and the 26th. These are my sister's birthdays. And I'm not putting my parents' birthdays on here for a couple reasons. One, well, I really just for like one main reason. We don't really buy my parents things for their birthdays. Not like big things. Like I'll get or make them a card and then like get them some candy or something. But I also like usually buy them a lot of things for Christmas, and their birthdays are in January. So which I know is such a cop out, because I know that that's like probably something that's happened to them like their entire lives, but also I am but one person. And yeah, they're fine. All right, in September, so both of my sisters' birthdays are in August, and my brother's birthday is in September. Like, good Lord, get out of here. And then car insurance again, because it's every 6 months, which I need to start. It's December, and I need to start saving for this. I'm not going to be able to pay it in full, I don't think, which is kind of what happened right now. Like this time around in September, I couldn't pay it in full, but I paid like a lot of it, and then I've just been paying like little bits left, like little bits more. So I'm almost done with it. I should be done with it. Actually, I think after this paycheck, I think. I don't remember. Something like that. Okay. The 9th Good Notes will renew for the year, which I don't know. We'll see if I keep that one or not. Oh, and then one that actually I just signed up for today. What day was that? I don't remember what day it was in February, but also, I mean, hopefully I'll keep up with this. That's really my plan. But for Planet Fitness, I just signed up for their membership, and the annual fee is due in February. It said it in the when I was buying it, but I don't remember how much it was or when, like what exact day, but I do remember it being February. So we'll keep that one there. It also has, so there's like an annual fee with it. They have to pay obviously like once a year, and then you pay like a monthly fee as well, but it's really not that bad. It's honestly pretty cheap, so I'm not mad about it. Okay, the last one in November, we have renter's insurance, which is honestly not too pricey. I spelled insurance wrong again. Why can't I spell this? I don't know. Like, I know how to spell it, but my hand keeps getting ahead of me. There we go. And this is $161. And then the last one, that is a big thing, obviously, is Christmas. So if there's like anything else throughout the year that comes up that is like a yearly expense, then I like to put it in here. This just like keeps everything together. Because let me tell you, I always forget about this. I 1000% always forget about that. Like every single year without fail, I forget about that. And I'm sure I would have forgotten about that and then been like, whoa, what happened to this $100? Where did it go? So definitely a nice page to have, like, just figured out for my life. So there's that one. And then I want to do $1,000 savings track, $1,000 savings. I want to do that as well. And then I have a couple of these hexagon trackers that are really supposed to be for like saving money, but I'm going to try to use them to like sort of track paying off credit cards. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's the thought process right now. That's what we're going with. And yeah. Then I have, okay, actually first I want to put December in here. And I think I'm going to put it Oh, I kind of want to use these too. Part of me wants to put it here, but also I think I'm just going to put it here, I think. Actually, yeah. I was like, maybe I'll just put it right at the front because I'm going to take it out. I actually might do that. I think I'm going to put it like in the very, very front. Like here. Because I'm going to take it out, I think, when the month is over. Well, yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right, the other thing that I have here is I have these sheets. So I've been doing sinking funds, like cash sinking funds, and all of the sinking funds have like all of my envelopes have like a tracker in them to show like, you know, to tell me like how much is in the envelope. But these I feel like would be really nice to just like have it here, and then at the beginning, well, honestly, I'll probably do it every time I get paid because I'll add to them both times. So I think that's how I'm going to use this at least. It might take me a little bit to kind of figure out how I'm going to use this, but the thought process here is to write in my sinking funds categories, and then I'll put the dates here. And what I'll probably do, I'm trying to think. I feel like I might need one more just to put in like a running list or something. I don't know. It might take me a little bit to figure out how to use this, because what I was thinking is like I put in the categories, and then every time I get paid, I just like add more to it, and then I'll be able to see like at a glance like how much is in it versus going through every single envelope every single time to like kind of figure out what's in there. But I feel like it's gonna take like a little bit of, you know, figuring out, but I feel like it's gonna work and it's gonna be useful, because it drives me crazy trying to like go through and like write everything down and then be done. Like I just want to see it. I just want to see it all in one list. Like, here's the list. This is what's in all of your sinking funds right now. And then it'll make like because I think it'll make the, when I go through and do my budget for every month, it'll make it a lot easier to be like, okay, this is what's in all of these sinking funds. Which ones do I want to use right now? Like, you know, which one is it like, you know, coming up on? Like, do I need to put more into car insurance because I'm getting close to when the car insurance is due? Or do I want to put more into, you know, this other category? Like, where do I want to put the money? And I feel like it'll just be a lot easier if it's just like written out like this in front of my face every month. That's the concept, at least. Like, I can go through all of my envelopes and write them all in, and then I'll be able to like go from there. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think it will work. My other thought was, instead of having them like by the month, which these are from Elise's shop, from Plan with Elise. I don't know if I said that or not, but these are from her shop. My other thought was, instead of doing the month, to do it by like category, but then I was like, that's literally the exact same thing that I have in the envelopes, and I don't need it twice. So yeah, and then it would be like a lot of these pages. This makes sense. I just have to like figure out how to make it work for myself. All right. She kind of thick, but she also has an extra month in her right now, so, you know. All right, we're gonna ignore that. That's not there right now. All right, so we have budget page, and then, or the budget page, we have the name page, oh my gosh. And then we go into some trackers and things, and then we go into each month. And I do think I want to use these. Like I said, I just have to figure out like what I want to do with them, kind of thing. Currently pages here, and then we have the sinking funds trackers, and then we'll just go into the normal month adventures. I'm also kind of rethinking how I want to use these in the new year, or like, you know, for next year. So the way I've been doing it is I've been like whiting both of these out, and I've just been keeping track of like, this is, you know, like I spent this, or this is the date. Oh my gosh. This is where I bought the thing from, or, you know, it was a bill or whatever. And then the amount, and then I've been keeping like a running tally of like what's in my bank account. But since I'm trying to like use cash envelopes, I'm trying to think like, do I want to put that in here too? And do like, if it's a cash spending thing, I will put like in this column, I would put cash instead of like doing the math to like tie it to my bank account. I would just put like it was cash, and then maybe like how much was left in that like in that category, maybe. I'm not sure. I might just do like cash instead. I don't know, something. I want to do something, I feel like, to like put that in here as well, because I feel like I get in the mindset of like, oh, it was cash, it's gone, it doesn't matter, like, whatever. Anybody else, like when you spend cash, it's just like, oh, it was money that wasn't part of my budget already, but like it's kind of like my whole budget at this point. I don't know. I feel like I need to track it in here as well. All right, the last thing I want to do, which I have a feeling this video is long at this point. Oh, it's actually not that long at all. Okay, well, the last thing I'm gonna do is I want to create that paycheck like page that I was telling you about. So what do I want to call it? What do I want to call this page? It's like a paycheck by hours kind of thing. I don't know what to call it. I think paycheck by hours might be, or yearly paychecks or something like that. I think I'm gonna do I have enough numbers to do 2024 again? Oh, I do. Okay. So let's start with that. So we'll do 2024 paychecks by hours. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. I feel like that will work. This is a lot easier. Well, I say, and then I almost messed it up. It's probably still not right. I say this is a lot easier because this is like a dot grid. You know, it has a grid on it, but I still don't know that they're straight, but that's okay. Okay, 2024. I'm trying to decide though, like, is it worth it to use letters? I guess I'm here, so let's just do it. I like, where did they go? I like these because they're little. I think these are from Spoonful of Faith. Yes. Let's see. This is gonna be a lot of letters. Why did I decide to do this with letters? Who knows? See, this one only has 2 Y's. Remember I was talking earlier? Like, I would not... Oh, I guess there's the third one. I was like, oh, there's only 2. Like, I'm gonna use them all. Just, like, I would use both of those to write my name, and then I would never be able to use these letters again, which I'm gonna do the same. Well, but there's gonna be an extra one. Let's say then I would never be able to use these letters again to write anything that had a Y in it. Like, what the heck? All right. Let's see if I can just like magically make this fit here without like measuring it out or anything. I might be asking a lot, but we're winging it. This doesn't really need to be like all that interesting anyway, but it's fine. It's really not like an interesting sheet at all. It's just gonna be like a brain sheet, more or less. Like, I need this so I can figure out, maybe potentially figure out like, okay, so if it has this many hours on a paycheck, I'm gonna have this much and like this and whatnot. Like, that's really what I want to know, because I know that all of my paychecks, a lot of my paychecks are gonna be different. Oh, I forgot the S. Paychecks by hour, paycheck by hour. I think we're just gonna do paycheck by hour. But I know that pretty much every paycheck is gonna be different because of how like we get paid. Like I was saying, we get paid on the last day of the month and the 15th. So however many days are in there that are work days is like how many hours we get paid. So all of our paychecks are different. It's really annoying. Yeah, it's not my favorite. So I want to be able to be like, okay, so this paycheck, you know, it'll be this many hours, and so I can know like what paychecks I have where maybe I'm gonna have a little bit of extra money that I can use to like pay more toward a credit card, or pay, you know, put more into a sinking fund or something like that. So yeah, I think this should say paycheck by hours, actually. That makes more sense. So I will get an S in a second here. I should probably say paychecks by hours. I don't know. Doesn't matter? Paychecks by hours, paycheck by hours. Oh no, I think paycheck by hours. I don't know. Is there correct English for this? There probably is. I just don't know what it is. So we're just gonna go with it. Let us get, I think I'm gonna use this. And I'm going to write in all of the dates that we get paid. I already went through on our, like through our paycheck stuff for next year and was like, when are we getting paid and how many hours? Yeah, so I'm gonna go through and write all of this in, and then I'll leave like a space to put like how much it was, or you know, there will be like a spot to put that. And then we'll leave space for that. And then I think what I'm gonna do, so leave space right there to put how much the paycheck was, and then I'm just gonna put this here for overtime, and then I'll check in this box if it had overtime on it. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I'm probably going to, so I'm gonna skip lines in between all of these so that I don't like overwhelm myself. And then I'm probably going to have to go on the back, but that's honestly just fine with me. So I'm gonna write all of these in, and then I'll be back and we can wrap this video up. So I feel like looking at this is a really good example for you, like a really good explanation of like why I feel like it's so hard to figure out like what, like why it's so hard to have like a base for like, this is how much I'm going to plan all of my stuff off of, because it just changes so often. Like 88 hours is like the norm, the average, I guess. Most of them are 88, but some of them you only have 80 hours and some of them you have 96 hours. So it's like, well, what do I like? I guess I should technically just like plan everything off of 80 hours, but at the same time, like 80 hours doesn't happen all that often. Like it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 during the whole year. So it's like, well, I don't really want to plan off of that. But if I plan off of 88 and then it's 80 hours, it's like, well, I screwed myself. It just sucks. It's not my favorite, honestly. Actually, that might be some fun information to write down here. So how many weeks are there 80 hours? How many are there 88 hours? How many are there 96 hours? What did I say? 80 hours? There were 7, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7. And then 96, well, let's just do 88. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And then 96, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so most of them are 88 hours, but like there's enough of them that are 80 that it's like, well, it's so hard. It's so hard. So that's part of why I just want to like kind of figure out like what is the norm? Like what, so if I have like hopefully I'll have, you know, 2 of these that are 80 hours and then be able to be like, okay, the next time I have 80 hours, I know that it's going to be this amount because both of these were the same. I have a feeling neither of them are going to be the same because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some overtime during that one, but it's fine. This is the hope. So, all right, there's my last little page, and I think I'm going to put this, actually, I'm going to move this like from month to month because I feel like I'm going to want it like every month throughout the year. So, there we go. All right. There is my budget planner for 2024 all set up. Also, I really love this cover. Like, I love the colors, and it makes me really happy. A penny saved is a penny earned. I really like the colors of this. It makes me very happy. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but 2024, my goal is to really get it together with my budgeting and my money and my spending. So hopefully, you know, hopefully I can do that. And I hope you'll stick around and hang out with me through my ups and downs that I'm sure are going to happen because it's inevitable. But yes, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.